Hello? Hello?
Hello!
Yeah! Hi, Astrid! Hello, salutations, witches and bitches! Hi, Nihilist! Hey! Today,
Yo!
we have a guest! Would you like to introduce yourself?
Uh-huh. Yo, it's Clue. I am Dolly Bear VTuber, and I am super excited to do this collab with President Lich.
Yes! So sweet! Hi, I'm Panetta! Hello! Yes, if you wanna link to Chloe's channel, you can type !collab. Yes, exactly, just like that, and you'll get a link. Thank you so much.
Haha.
Today, I have our good friend here to talk about a topic that I'm making a video on. Oh, your little arm, so cute! I can dab.
Oh my god! No way!
I can dab with the other arm too. We love artists making their own models.
We out here.
Yes, Chloe also made your own model, right?
Yes, I did.
Oh, already. I gotta do it.
What is that redeemed? Snatch?
Y'all know what it is.
Wig!
I am bald. Bald. People were like calling me. They were calling me bald when I didn't rig my skull yet for a bit, and I just used my regular my model without the skull for a bit. And they're like, "Oh, bald Haneko." I'm like, "Oh, you think that's bald?" I'll show you bald.
Oh, Avatar Lich, all you're missing is your arrows.
Yes. Oh wait, I have my model on screen right now. Hold on.
Oh. Oh my god, no way!
When we needed them the most, they disappeared.
Now, 1,000 years later.
Just to show the guests how we operate around here. Thank you, Astrat. A good warning.
God.
You come into the wrong neighborhood.
Oh my gosh. Wait, what you working on right now?
On my screen?
Yes.
Yes, I am working on a Halloween costume for Haneko.
Oh.
Yes. I wasn't sure. I was already working on a different costume, but I was like, Halloween's coming up. I could do something special for Halloween.
Oh my god, you know what? I was actually working on an outfit too. I should work on it. I need to freaking find it. I have so many drawings in here. I should have pulled it up before. Oh, here. I found it.
Yeah, especially with Live 2D and being a VTuber who does commissions and stuff, I feel like you get so many folders.
Oh my god, yes.
And files.
That and like I had to organize it. Like thank God for Procreate because it auto saves. You've used it before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So helpful.
God, I remember the first time I got it, and it crashed on me. I'm like, no! But then when I came back, it was still there. I'm like, oh.
Yeah. It's still good at the save, and it's like no progress lost. It's amazing.
Yeah. So I'm just like, phew.
Technology is amazing these.
It really is. It do be like that. Why don't we talk about the topic that we're
supposed to be?
Yes.
Let's just do our jobs instead of
yes.
being gremlins.
We can still be gremlins.
We can still be gremlins, but
we'll just be on topic.
Yes, topical gremlin. So if you're wondering why I have Chloe here today is because I'm doing a research on a topic of what you want to prepare for debut or what you might not expect before you start streaming as a VTuber. And I thought it'd be good to get some different perspectives from other independent VTubers like Chloe.
Yes.
Have you got thought of anything specific while you were while we had a discussion about it last time?
So with like starting out like as a VTuber, like some things like stuff that we wished we knew starting out
Mm-hmm.
that we didn't. Um so the first time I thought about VTubing, I was actually it's actually suggested to me by a friend.
Ooh.
Because we all wanted to start at the same time. We were enamored by Hololive and all the other groups.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh well, we need to do all this, and that to become VTubers. We have to commission Iron Vertex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel like the hot bar is so high.
Yeah, and it's like we have to have this or we are not a successful VTuber. That is absolutely not true. Cause like, oh gosh, you can have as much or as little starting out. It doesn't even like nowadays we don't even have to have it rigged because you can be a PNG tuber.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing. You don't absolutely have to do that, and in fact, some of my good friends started off that way, and now they're learning to rig themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so cool.
God, but yeah, that and some people have this expectation like I have to be this starting out, or there's no point in doing it. And I completely disagree. Like it's all trial and errors. You're just starting.
Yeah.
Like that, and some people also get discouraged when people don't come to your streams right away, and that's okay because you're learning, you're just getting started. Like obviously you're not gonna know everything out right off the bat. Like no matter how many tutorials, how many like how to's or suggestions, it's like not everyone has the same experience starting out. Ooh, dab.
Yeah, I just wanted to give a dab because somebody was commenting on my baldness. Hi, Aya. Hiya.
Oh, Onim. That's my girl right there.
Oh, Oni's been coming to my streams for a long time.
Yes.
She's so sweet. Also has amazing art. Yeah.
Oh gosh, I can't wait for her to debut soon.
Yeah, so excited. Yes. Oh my god, some of the model sneak peeks. Oh man, looking so good. Oh, how's it going? It's going good, Rich. Thanks for coming. How are you doing? How's everybody in chat doing? I hope you're all doing well today. Yeah, but that was really really insightful. I absolutely think so too. I know it's like sometimes it can be discouraging to hear your favorite creators and stuff say, oh, you can start anytime, you should start right now, and you feel like you don't really have the resources right now. Yeah, and I absolutely understand that feeling because I felt that way too. But I think it's also important to remember experience can be very valuable. And it's not something you can just get without trying.
Like oh my goodness. Same thing with like I did have a friend who was like, well, I also like they signed up for the Hololive audition.
Yeah.
But they've never streamed as a VTuber. So it like I don't think I'd ever I don't think I'd ever sign up to be Hololive, but I have taken a peek at the applications for those. And they
Mhm.
want to see that you've had at least like either a lot or even a little streaming under your belt, like you know how to talk to your
Yeah.
audience.
Yeah.
And then it's like we'd never start out being the best.
Absolutely.
Mm,
Some things you just can't learn just by reading either.
yeah.
Especially stuff like people relationships, I think.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Mhm.
Um, it's like, oh, another thing is people are upset over follower count.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm working on a alternate outfit. I'm just playing around
Ooh!
with some stuff.
It's so cute!
Yeah.
Oh! Oh, I love your little ears. The heart inside is so genius.
I I I love me some heart motifs.
Yes, yes, yes. I
What
put
was I saying?
hearts in Demi too.
Yes.
The follower count, I think. Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Um, um, I used to get super discouraged by it because I'm like,
Me
well,
too.
maybe I'm not doing enough. Maybe I'm not trying hard enough. Maybe people don't like me. Maybe I'm too inconsistent. And um, like I said, it's all trial and error because the thing is you're figuring out what you're doing right, what you're doing wrong. And then even then, you I think starting out you need to know what you want as a streamer, what you
Hmm.
want to do, what you want to accomplish. If you're just doing it for fun, you don't need to be concerned about that at all, actually, like, because you're just streaming, you're just having fun.
Hmm. It's about
um
self-expression.
it really is. And um but if you're just like, well, I want to be like, I want to try to be a bigger streamer, it's like, okay, so start researching like what kind of assets you need, um like what works for you, because not
Yeah.
everything's gonna n- not being a streamer isn't going to be like, a cookie cutter affair. Like, it's not going to be the same for
Exactly.
every person.
Especially with streaming because it's like such a personal sort of way of expressing yourself.
Yes. Aya said it like just exactly how I thought it. The first step to being good at something is being really bad at it.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to, even though it's a different character, when I was re-debuting, showing my Space Bun days. Because
Yes.
I think it helps to see that kind of stuff.
Oh
For
God,
people.
yes. Same thing when I was Barry.
Mm.
Um, um, cause I made that design thinking of being a character rather than myself.
Yeah.
And I learned that I'd rather just, be me than instead of worrying about being a character and like representing something. Because, the best you can be is you.
Hmm. Absolutely, Astra, you can ask a question. Especially if it has to do with, what we're talking about. Aww.
No, big love, I thank you.
I felt the same with Space Bun too. I felt like with Space Bun, it's a very cutesy sort of character that really I don't know felt more. It wasn't that it wasn't me. It was just that it was a kind of me that I kind of wanted to present myself with rather than what I really was. I felt like.
Mhm.
And I still value the design very much and my experiences, especially since it was a stepping stone to Haneko.
Yeah.
And I think there's nothing wrong with rebranding and stuff either.
Mhm.
Absolutely. In the case of growing as a streamer, how much of it do you, both of you, think has realistically to do with luck, right place at the right time? Absolutely understandable question.
How much of it do we think is realistically luck? I want to say a good 2/3 of it,
Yeah.
because you never know who's gonna pop in your stream and when. It literally, I don't want to say it's completely luck, but I want, like, part of me also wants to say, yeah, no, it's all luck, baby.
I feel like there's ways to, just like with certain things, make it
Yeah,
more probable that you get more attention,
yeah.
but also to say there's a textbook way is impossible. I would think.
Yeah.
Luna, be prepared, follow me. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Cult Club.
Hello.
So for example, lately I've been using, hashtags and stuff on my Twitter posts. Especially if it's like sort of a general kind of post that you don't really need a lot of context for, to understand, like a joke or a fun trend video. So, and if I do that with more posts, it's more likely that the right people that I want would look at my stuff will look at it, right? So I can adjust the luck to my favor that way, but I can't make them look at it. I still gotta do my part to make it interesting enough, right? That they would want to look at it. So I think definitely, I think about what you say is right. Was it 2/3 is like?
Yeah, 2/3 luck.
Yeah. It's also about like knowing what grabs people's attentions right now, and that changes all the time.
Oh God, yeah.
Especially with the internet.
And it's so finicky. Like some people just can't keep up, and that's okay. But like, in order to like kind of like gauge what you want to do, like with that, it's like it has like a bit of, you have to have a bit of that already. Like you have to be willing to, and if you're not, that's totally okay. You don't have to. It's not a requirement. But if it's like I really want to have more of an audience, then yeah, I think that's a thing you should do. For me, like I was like, oh, it'll happen eventually. Like I want more of an audience, but I don't really want to try very hard for it. Just like it's like, if you do want it, that's not the mindset you should have.
I think about it like, yes, it's like important to keep in mind. Like I think it's like, as you said, like think about what you want to do with this hobby. Like people have different goals. Some people just want to have fun. Some people want to grow as a content creator.
Yeah.
And if you just want to have fun, yes, the bar is lower. But you can also just change goals later too. There's nothing wrong with that. Like you could gain experience having just fun at first. Like I feel like that's what I did. I just didn't let it pressure me into, I'm not gonna expect this to make me money and have tons of followers. I just want to have something to have memories to look back on with my friends.
Yeah.
And then slowly I feel like, oh, now that people seem interested in my work, I can use this to kind of promote my art and stuff.
Yes. Another thing. Oh yeah. Oni pointed out, like, if you did want to take like streaming seriously, networking is a good thing to do. Like you gotta talk to people. You're not gonna automatically just have that rapport with people. Like you gotta, it's like any kind of friendship. You gradually work on it. Like gradually put energy into it and getting to know people.
Yeah, keyword being gradually. I feel like it's important to also not force it for both you and the other person's sake. I'm gonna put my hair back on.
Hey Lizzie, how's it going?
welcome. Thanks for coming. Having a ton of followers seems intimidating. Exactly. So it's also like, is that something you want? You don't have to quote unquote grow as a streamer like and get a lot of followers if you just want to have fun and have people kind of connect with people semi-regularly, have a small community. That's okay too.
Yeah.
Retransform. That's dope.
Yeah, like having established like you don't have to be like super. It's better to have like good a good few friendships rather than like a whole bunch of superficial ones.
Yeah.
Especially because then you'll be stretching yourself super thin too, and that'll just exhaust you.
I felt that. I was thinking that a lot. Like, if you want to be a streamer, not even just a VTuber, you need to be able to make sure that you're ready to handle people kind of somewhat emotionally depending on you, I think, somewhat. So and you, because of that, people are bound to cross the boundaries they're not supposed to, so you need to be able to say no and be firm about it.
Yeah. Gosh. Oh, also know stream etiquette. Stream and chat etiquette, so you also know how to enforce your rules when people come into your streams. Before, I would just kind of let things go and just like, well, I want viewers, so I can't be mean to anybody. No, absolutely, like you said, set your boundaries.
Yeah.
Because some people don't know that like feelings dumping on there isn't really that
It's
great.
not appropriate.
Yes, or at least don't make it the main topic, because you're there for the streamer. They're not they're
free therapists.
Yeah. Oh shoot, I didn't have the thing on. Yeah, they're definitely not your therapist. They're not there for you. You're there for them. Like not to sound like, super like selfish or anything, but it's just like it puts that streamer in a very awkward position.
Absolutely.
And they're not always equipped to help you too. And or give you advice that you should strictly follow.
That's another thing too. Yeah, no bummers. That's something I actually semi-recently learned, even though I love the McElroy content, even though it was from them. But yeah, it's something I actually I wanted to be clear about more and more as I started streaming more. Cause I noticed, especially if you don't do that, people are gonna keep pushing that boundary.
Yeah.
And that's not something you're gonna want. They're gonna push that boundary more and more, and if you can't, you gotta weigh your options. If you're not equipped to handle that, you gotta take action earlier than later.
Absolutely.
I felt like I got some community management experience through streaming as well. Yeah. And I didn't think I would ever be good at it. I don't think I can say I am either, but I think I'm definitely getting better.
Yeah. Oh, Astrostatic said another question. In the case of streamer therapy,
do you think the streamer should also not open up too much in the chat, which is a part of streaming etiquette, or maybe even as a mean of protect personal information? Yeah, so you shouldn't. I was so concerned, actually. I was kind of thinking about it, but it was in a conversation I was chatting with. Sometimes, as a person making models, you come across people who wants to stream and commission you, but then you're not sure if they're equipped to handle it. as also a streamer, and it's really
Yeah.
concerning. I also obviously won't stop them, especially if they're like paying me too. I'm not gonna be like, hey, you shouldn't do this, but um, it does get concerning because I get worried like, oh, what if they like say things that might be really concerning for viewers because they don't really seem to understand those kind of boundaries. And it's such a tough situation because I think that's why I feel like it's important for streamers to understand those boundaries as well. Yeah, I think it's like there's even like I am fairly open about the fact that I have a mental illness issues even on the stream, but I think there's a limit to what I can open about that too, you know? Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna talk about everything.
Yeah, I'd say you talk about your personal stuff as much or as little as you want to. Like Squidward said, your stream, your rules. That and like, you know, like obviously we're not out here to dox ourselves. But I one thing that does kind of get me is when you do have chat followers who do know you IRL. I'd say it's important that they know not to actually reveal anything about you. I've had family come in and say my real name on accident.
Oh jeez.
And I've had to ignore them and pretend like, who's that? What are you talking about?
Oh,
or just pretend I don't even see the message. I'm just like, one of my older cousins is a big he's a big music streamer, and he comes in to check on me every now and then, and oh my gosh,
it's a whole culture.
Yes. Oh, they can see my tweets. Whoops.
Oh.
But yeah, I'm just like, no, Ken, no, Uncle Ken, don't
do that.
I'm Clo-Clo.
And it's so embarrassing to say that too. It's like you gotta, you gotta make sure you keep the character for the illusion. And they're like, what? What are you talking about?
They're like, oh, okay.
This is a weird hobby.
My weeb cousin. I'm like like, but it's okay. It's really okay. I'm just like, please don't dox me.
Yeah,
please.
it can be scary. I actually had to actually take action to and have a talk with somebody because I gave them my stream stuff.
Yeah.
And they didn't really know that they're not supposed to talk about not that. It was kind of worrying, and it just didn't seem like they knew how to separate that, so I had to ban them.
Yeah, no, they're just like, it's like, oh.
Yeah. So
just so you know,
you gotta be ready to prepare for situations like that.
Yeah. God. Oh, okay. See ya, Empanada.
Bye, Empanada. Thanks for coming. Good luck at work. I give you a dap.
I give you a wave.
Yes.
You are so powerful.
What?
You.
What do you mean?
So, you know, everyone knows you do your own art and own rigging, right?
Yeah.
That's one thing. That's another thing we can touch on, like with the streaming and specifically VTubing.
Yeah.
It's cheaper to learn how to rig your own.
Yeah.
Of course, like and like, you know, it's a new skill you pick up. So specifically, Hanako, when did you start learning Live 2D?
Okay, to be honest, the first time I ever touched Live 2D was back when, do you remember Fire Emblem? The one that had Live 2D characters in it?
Yes,
When
yes.
that came out, I was like, I want to make this, but with my favorite idol boy.
Oh.
So,
Oh my gosh, what year was that?
that was, yeah, that's why I'm like, oh, I don't remember which Fire Emblem it was. Dedicated. Yeah, I had to do it for my boy, you
Right.
know.
Mhm.
And I knew no, if I don't do it, no one else will because he was an Osan character, and
Oh.
and people, you know, people love the pretty boys rather than the
Yeah,
Osans. So I
yeah.
was like, if I don't do it, no one will give the love. So I tried out Live 2D started being popular around then. I remember Tumblr posts going around translating the program because it was still in Japanese only.
Yeah.
Um, so I tried my first quote unquote model. It didn't have tracking. It just like followed your mouse if I clicked it.
Oh, I see, I see. Uh-huh.
Yeah, that once all those years ago. Hello, Snooze and Copter. Welcome.
Snooze, what up? My buddy.
Yeah. Thank you, close friends, for coming to hang out while we chat. So sweet. But yeah, and then when I started being space fun,
Yeah.
is when I started it again, which was about I think April of last
Oh,
year.
okay.
Yeah,
Mhm.
in 2020.
Yeah. And I know it's a big learning curve. Live
Mhm.
2D. But I feel like it's one of those programs like the more you use it, the easier the process gets.
Yeah, I would say the same thing.
Mhm. And that's how I feel about art programs too sometimes.
Mhm.
And I'm just like some of them have bigger or smaller learning curves. Like Procreate was a
Mhm.
godsend to me because for the longest time I had the biggest issue with digital art. I hated it. I hated digital art. I was like, I don't want to do this. I'm just gonna be traditional. But I'm just like, oh, I really need to learn how to do this. But I just couldn't get over the disconnect from
Yeah.
the tablets
Mhm.
on the computer. I remember I had a Cintiq at one point too, and I just felt like I was just unworthy. Wasn't good enough for it, so I sold it. Um,
Oh,
yeah.
you are good enough. Cintiq isn't good enough for you.
Oh, I appreciate it. But yeah, so after let's see, I started using Twitter in 2017, but then I found out about the iPad in 2018. I'm like, oh my god,
Aho.
I need that. I'm like, I want that. I wanna draw on my iPad. Um, and oh gosh, it took me a bit to get used to it,
Yeah.
but I'm so glad I got it. Like for
Yeah.
real.
iPad is so accessible.
Mhm.
I also
Oops.
got it for that reason. And it's just nice to have something you can like digital art with on the go.
Yeah. Mhm.
It's so convenient.
It really is. I'm like, oh my god, I wish this existed like earlier.
Hmm.
But it is what it is.
Yeah. If we can't work, draw on the screen and see the pen connect. Yeah, I understand that. I feel like I would need some time to get used to a regular tablet pen now because it's been so long.
Has it?
For me,
Mhm.
yeah, I've been using what's it called, screen tablet since uh I think probably like what year is this? What year was it?
What
Years
year is
ago.
it?
But like I basically first when I got my first job, the first thing I saved up for was a screen tablet.
Ah.
Yeah, and I bought. It's not a Cintiq. It's not as it doesn't have as much of a what's it called? Good screen quality as a Cintiq, but it still works and if I really need to look at the colors really carefully, I just can move it to my regular computer screen.
True.
Yeah. So I've been using that for very long, and then when I studied animation in school, they actually provide Cintiqs.
Right, yeah. I was just about to ask where you went to school. I'm just like, oh, wait a minute. We're not trying to dox each other.
You know, the occult club school.
Yeah, yes. Like,
I'm still young. I'm still hip with the kids.
hello, fellow kids.
Hello.
I remember when I went to art school, cause I was gonna say, I'm like, oh, it was the same at my school too. They had like a whole place for the animation students to have the Cintiqs.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I recall. Cause my dorm was right across from the building, so sometimes if I need to print stuff, I just go over there.
Yeah.
So many animation students sleeping there. Because they had to work on deadlines. Because we were on a quarter system instead of a semester system.
Yes.
So we only had 10 weeks to do entire classes. Also, Snooze. Oh, he has got an iPad Pro just to draw on the go, but can't get used to Procreate. Any tips? I'd say I feel like most people can't get used to Procreate because it doesn't have the same capabilities that like what Clip Studio or Photoshop has. Cause like for me, I'm not used to either of those, so I thought Procreate was easy. I'm like, holy crap, I love this program. Some people are like, I hate this program. It's not good. I'm just like, oh. I think it's a matter of getting used to the new shortcuts and getting presets that you yourself are comfortable with. 'Cause, like I remember I had a friend who was getting used to it, but he did not like the fact that it couldn't do some of the same layering that more of the other programs can't do. So when I see you're working on like kind of like the thing for your model. When I work on models here, I have to use multiple files.
Yeah.
Because Procreate limits how many layers you can have.
Oh.
Like for mine, it'll cap at around 30.
That's little compared
Yeah.
especially for models.
Mm-hmm.
Man. That's an inconvenience.
Oh, do we have VTubers who inspire us?
Confidence to change something about your streams. Do you have an answer? Because I have mine.
You go first.
Okay. The first time I actually thought of VTubing as an accessible medium was when I watched Nijisanji clip of Kuzuha, the cooking simulator one I put in my first video essay video. That was the first time I ever saw VTubing and not that wasn't Kizuna Ai.
Ah.
Yeah. And I thought, hey, I can make that. I did that before. I made one of those things before. And I really liked his style as well, his sense of humor. I was like, I want to do stuff like that. So I would say the first person who inspired me as a VTuber was Kuzuha.
For me, like I have multiple inspirations, but cause before when I saw VTubing, I'm just like, you know what, whatever, like, you know, that's kind of weird. But I'm like, wait a minute, this is actually kind of based. I started seeing more of them started showing up on my YouTube feed.
Yeah.
I love Hololife's favorite doggo, Korone. She's
Yes.
so funny. I'm just and so wholesome too. Like she's just really nice. Um, and I'm just like, but the thing is, at first I thought it was only a Japanese thing.
Yeah.
And then I saw Nyaner. I'm like, oh my god, this is cool. This is funny. She's funny.
Yeah, that
That
is
and
crazy.
because I thought like I thought it was like kind of an idol thing.
Yeah.
She was totally not doing that. I'm like, oh, we could do whatever we want. Like, to some extent, of course.
Yeah.
I'm like she's just being her goofy self on her stream. I'm like, man, but for the longest time I didn't think I could stream because I had a shitty computer. And it was confusing a lot of my friends when because you obviously you need to make sure you also have a good connection.
Yeah.
I had really, really good upload speed for some reason, not download speed. Like I had my upload speed was like 900 something.
Oh.
Yeah. And they're like, my friends were mystified by it. They're like, why do you need all that upload speed for?
What are you uploading?
Yeah, it's like if anything, it's download speed you need. I'm like, but is it bad? They're like, no, but it's weird. And I'm just like, oh, I don't know what to tell you. I also, we keep bouncing around.
It's okay. That's what streams are about.
Yeah. Another thing that I would suggest is like a streamer, make sure you're connected to the Ethernet. You don't want to get disconnected from your stream.
Oh
Because
man.
some things I worry about, like when I'm having a scuffed stream, is when I do stream, when the live feed comes back, if my viewers are gonna come back, because some of them are gonna be like, oh, well, I guess they're done.
I guess
I'm
they
gonna go do
died.
something else. And I'm like, no, wait, I'm back. I promise.
Yeah. It does get concerning. Yeah, I got lucky because initially I only had my laptop, but then when I moved in with my parents, like I may not have a good room. I don't have my own room, but at least that my dad had a computer that he wasn't using, so I was like, it's mine now. So, and it was really good for streaming, so that's the one I'm using right now.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah, but before I had to only play visual novels.
Yeah. Oh, same. I did the same. I'd play old retro games that weren't very taxing on my computer. But I was sad because I love rhythm games, and sometimes they go so fast.
Yeah.
My stream starts dropping frames.
Oh, rhythm games are so fun.
Alright, so like to say how old my computer was, that computer was still on Windows 7. I'm just like it was just a dusty old thing.
Old.
But I had what's it called? A graphics card thing. I could still play like up-to-date games. I just couldn't stream them.
That sucks.
Yes. And so I'm just like, I have got to get a new computer. Like that was the nail on the coffin. I just had to. I'm glad I saved up for one because I had a seasonal job last year during the early beginnings of my streaming.
Yeah. Make sure you got income as well if you're gonna stream.
Yes, oh my gosh. Like kind of figure out how to get this, because you're gonna want assets. Luckily, more and more people have been making free assets on here, so please use that to your advantage.
They're really good looking too.
Because, we know not everyone can draw, not everyone has the money to, like, commission or make their, or time to make their own assets.
But you still can look good.
Yes, exactly. It's like, let's see. They're like, I remember starting out, I used a lot of prop assets for mine, but luckily I can draw because I realized, like, as a tuber, I don't have the same anatomy as the free assets.
Yeah.
So I have to do that for myself. I got these big old meaty hands.
Big old meaty claws.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. It's also like, before it was also a thing where they only made it like one skin tone or whatever.
Yeah,
And
that
then-
was a little discouraging.
That was a little bad time. It's like the old days of pit crew.
Yeah. Oh, yep. They're just like, hey, like, do we have any other options besides like Snow White, Peach, and dark dark tan?
Yeah.
Just like, guess I gotta make my own food.
Me when I started Live 2D.
Yes, oh my god.
Making my own food.
You know.
The pain.
He like laughs, crying on the inside.
But that's how you become an artist as well.
Oh my god,
You make your own food and then you make other people's food too.
Yes. They're just like, you know what? It's like, I'll do it. I'll make it. And then it turns out well, all right, it goes to one of two ways. So you end up just making all of the assets like that yourself, or you start inspiring people making them too. And luckily that's what happened with some stuff, because some people aren't even humanoid VTubers. We got monsters too. Monsters, cryptids.
Yeah. I actually like seeing tubers and stuff.
Yeah.
But I do get this. I do get like annoyed when like big tubers are like, "Oh, it's better than we're better than anime." I'm like, hey,
Oh,
listen,
no.
that's so weird to say. That's an entire country's animation style. Don't be like that.
Exactly.
We're all family here.
Like I get that, like, maybe it's like a little like
Discouraging.
that they don't get as much attention, but that doesn't mean
Absolutely.
you need to put down
Yeah.
the more, what's it called, orthodox
Yeah.
way of looking.
Mhm.
Cause all of them are valid.
Yeah, it's about expressing yourself.
Mhm.
That's what really matters. We're all expressing ourselves in similar ways. We could be helping each other instead.
Yeah. Oh yeah, there was a straight up dog.
Yeah.
VTuber, Niti-Sanji.
Yeah.
And yeah, like, oh, another one of my favorites is Ham.
Oh yeah.
Tuber.
I love the ham
She's
tuber.
so funny.
Oh god,
my
the
God.
screams.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh my god, she is an absolute gremlin too.
I wish I had that much energy.
Right?
I love their reactions.
Right? So funny. If you see this VOD, hi.
That blue damn ham store.
Oh my god. Like, her flossing, that got me so bad. I'm just like, oh my god. Beast.
So many
Oh my
layers.
Oh my gosh. Like, off topic again. I'm looking at your stream. I really like all the. I've been seeing people have like little characters on the bottom. Like, what is
Ah!
that? It's funny. It's cute.
Yeah, it's called Stream Avatars. You can get it on Steam.
Oh.
Yeah, but I think if you want your own custom like character like I do, so I have like I went to one of those Maple Story sprite editors online.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, and then I made my own, and then but if you want to upload that, you gotta have. I think you gotta pay it, but otherwise, I think it's like mostly free. So yeah, it's just on Steam.
Some of them so why are some of them like just rabbits and the others are specific characters?
So the default is the rabbit, and then if you I think scroll down, I added the stream avatars widget to my stream. So from that widget, you can change your characters to Pokemon. That I installed Pokemon, some video game characters and stuff that you can switch to. Yeah, and so those are like most of the people whose custom characters are regulars who switched it from that.
Right.
Pay no mind to whale.
Yeah, because I'm like, oh, only some of them or does their little messages come up when they're talking?
Yeah.
I noticed.
I can also make them fight a boss.
Oh
Hold
my
on.
god, I want to see do it. Make them fight a boss.
Make them fight for me.
Oh my gosh, you guys ready for boss? You guys ready for boss fight?
So if you want to join in on the boss fight, you gotta type in right now. Kill President Lich. No! I'll kill you.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't underestimate a lich.
Oh
Once
my
you know where
god.
their phylactery is, they are immortal.
If you're the one who kills me, I'm not bringing you back.
They have to press join to fight.
Yeah,
the boss?
yeah, you gotta join and choose your class. Warrior, priest, or mage.
Oh guys, join in! I want to see boss fight.
If you don't have other people, it'll join NPC.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, so do not worry. Ha 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 ha. And actually, it's been about an hour while we stream. We could have the boss fight going while we BRB.
Oh, true.
Yeah. You wanna take a break like that? Yeah, Gen
know
Tempest Charizard. Sorry, the boss battle just showed up.
Oh shit! Have fun! We got stretch.
Yeah. We're back. You're all dead. Boss is victorious. Yes. That Charizard's attack was ridiculous. That get new bots, they suck. I think I need to lower the difficulty of the boss fights. People were saying they're so strong, and I'm like, I know. Kill President, stop! Where am I? Hold on. I need to get the OBS on. Nihilist, where are you, Nihilist? That's what you get. That's what you get for trying to kill me. Kill Atta too. No! How do I time you out? Bad. Bad nihilist. Can't one-shot Neolord. Too big. Ooh, shoes. Sandals? Like sandals. Or... That's true. Let me think. Oh man, there was this one. Shorter boots sounds good. Or those cute like ankle boots. Ah, I love those. It's so there was a post with all this gacha game that I plays SSR. But they have the models like shoes and stuff. And the shoes are so pretty, but you'd rarely get to see them. And I'm like, this is so good for references if I ever need to design shoes. But it's gone. I can't find it. Sucks. Oh well. It was about communities. Yeah. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I had you muted for some reason.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. Sorry, Nihilist. I mean, thank you, Nihilist.
Thank you for
Baru.
noticing. See, I didn't even know because, like, you know, I'm talking on here.
We were talking about, actually, specifically the topic of, you wanna repeat what you said? I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, like, kind of, like, extending on enforcing rules. So, for example, like, you know, I knew since I cuss a lot, I'm gonna be an 18+ streamer. And I've had the issue of having, like, young people in my streams. I'm just like, what are you doing? Get out.
Get out.
It's just, alright, so, oh my gosh, I'll never forget. I was streaming Doki Doki Literature Club,
Mhm.
and they kept violating like a bunch of rules. Like I was like, hey, no back seating.
Yeah.
Um, oh yeah, Project, you were there for that. um, um, this kid kept saying spoilers
Oh my
in the
gosh.
chat, and then they're just like, oh, they're just like, I shouldn't be here. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm 15 years old. I'm like, okay, get out. Like, and I had a hard time asserting myself because I didn't want to feel like I was gatekeeping. But the thing is, like, if you're like a specific kind of streamer, sometimes you gotta do it.
Mhm.
Like,
It's true.
it's hard because you want to keep your audience, but it depends on the audience you got. And if that's not who you're trying to attract, then you shouldn't keep them around.
Yeah. See, weigh your options. Do you want to keep the people who respect you around, or do you want that person who doesn't?
Yeah. Especially if they consistently keep breaking the rules.
Yeah. That's not right.
Yeah.
There's a hard limit.
Yes, banish the child.
Banish the child. Be gone, child.
Get out of here.
Eat the
No,
child. Oh my god.
Maybe not eat the child. Well, depends. Like, if it's a Space Jam of a related event.
Oh my
then
gosh.
you could eat the child. You could maybe do a few slam dunks,
Oh my gosh.
some 3-pointers. No! Don't bring that up. I didn't mean to throw the child.
You steal a child?
Oh, no.
Boss, you threw a child? Amazing, mission complete. That right there.
Mission complete. I was playing Sonic Adventure 2 when I accidentally threw one of my Chow babies.
No.
It was an accident. I didn't mean to do it.
Your sins are not forgiven.
No. I'm gonna have to. I'll never live that one down. It was so bad. And of course someone clipped it. I was so shocked. I'm just like,
Oh.
I was like, no!
That's me whenever I die as the president in Middle of Chaos. No, the president!
Not the president! Get the president!
Get down, Mr. President! Oh,
Oh my gosh.
I separated these for no reason. I should have kept them single.
Oh, were those like all of the different like the skirt ruffles?
Yeah. And I'm like, I don't even know how. I'm still kind of learning Live 2D, so sometimes I make mistakes, and I'm like, I didn't need to separate those.
Oh, well, yeah, as the song in Sonic, she's like, you live and learn.
You live and learn. What?
Let's see, what else? What else could I have done with in the beginning? I'm one of those people who would rather ask people than follow a YouTube tutorial.
Mm,
But sometimes those tutorials just really help.
yeah.
Like you can spare the 15 minutes to sit and listen.
Yeah.
Because sometimes people will be like, oh yeah, it was like this, and or like, I also used to get like a little frustrated when they'd be like, I'd ask questions like, here's a link. I'm like, I asked you though. And sometimes it's like, some people are just like, they just think it's easier to give you the link than to explain it themselves, because they just aren't able to articulate it as
Mm,
well as some other as the, I guess, the tutorial would have.
It's also like, I guess maybe depends on the person. Some people learn better reading than listening to it.
Right.
Listening to instructions. I think yeah, I feel like I'm one of those people who has an easier time as well when I hear it, but sometimes I also need time to try it myself.
Yes. Learn by doing. To just Google it yes, it really can be very annoying. We've all been that guy. We've all been that guy. Don't worry. It's like you're like, just Google it. And then people feel like kind of like put off by that. They're just like, well, damn.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Mochi.
Hello, Mochi. Welcome. How are you doing?
Yeah. Oh gosh. What was I saying? I'm one of those people who kind of learn by doing. But I kind of need all of them. I need to be shown. I need to be read to. I need to and I need to do it myself.
Yeah.
Like they need I need oh my god. I need to be shown it and then I need to try it myself. Cuz like instead of watching like a step by step like YouTube tutorial, like sometimes it's like it's like what? What? Like I'm like, I don't get it.
Yeah. It does get it does. I think everybody's been that guy too. Yeah, the Google it person definitely. But sometimes just need a little help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cause like sometimes people can tell me stuff so I'm blue in the face. I'm just like, just show me.
Show me how.
Please just show me. Yes, I'm like, please just show me, cause I'm not gonna get it. I promise you. Or they'll be like, just click on the thing, and then do this, and then do a twist and do a backflip, 360 while you're on the Y-axis. And I'm like, huh? Like, what the hell did you just say to me?
What are you saying with your words right now?
Exactly.
I hope you guys are having a good stream. We are having a wonderful stream.
Oh yes, it's going awesome. Yeah. I mean, visual and the hands-on learner. Like I'm not one. I'm both.
I need many tries to learn.
Yes. Oh my god. I just had an epiphany with this design.
Oh.
Mochi actually designed some cool boots for my design. I think I'm going to implement them in here.
Perfect.
It's not a new beer, it's a new outfit for me. Don't shake your wallet, this isn't for sale. I'm not. Oh my gosh, Hanako, have you ever seen that one video where there's this dog at this pet store and it says I am sold?
Yes, I've seen that, and then it has a. I love that video.
It's one of my favorite videos. I remember one where they put the Animal Crossing music, or it was like KK Ska.
Yes.
It's like.
I watched that so many times.
Yes. Oh my god! Don't even ask me how I automatically knew. Like I've been playing Animal Crossing for years. I know like most of the songs. Like once it starts playing, I'm like, oh, that's KK blah blah blah.
Sometimes you just know. There are things you know. I remember the other day, I was so there's a horse girl anime racing game, anime horse girl racing game that I've been
Yes,
playing.
yeah.
And my friend is like, I introduced it to my friend out of context, and
Yeah.
she hated it. She was like, jokingly hated it. She's like, what the heck? Especially
Oh my
because
god.
there was one horse girl who looked exactly like her. and she
No way.
and she's like, oh my god, her fashion, she's killing it, and her theme is like exactly what I love. I hate it.
Oh no. Sometimes it just gets you like that.
Yeah, and then I was talking about it after a long time, for a while with her, and she was like, oh, my dad is watching horse racing, and now I can't stop thinking about horse girls. I hate you. If this is your fault. And I was like, oh man, it's been a while since I played the game. What was that girl's name? That the horse's name that I and she's like, oh, it was something with air. I was like, air groove, right, immediately, and she was like, oh my god.
Yeah, oh my god. Dude,
I know the idols.
Thinking of like Uma Musume and like just horse racing in general.
Yeah.
I wonder why they have names like that.
They're based on real horses.
Well, I mean, like, why do real racing horses have names like that?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Actually, I remember there was a reason that I feel like there was a particular reason I read about, but I forgot because it's been a long time. But isn't there like also like thing with cat adoption, like in like those cat adoptable like clinics, they name them random stuff. Like Oreo, Oreo Crunch or whatever, or Costco hot dog.
Costco hot dog! Oh my god.
Oh, they have to be standardized, so you need a unique horse name. I see.
Oh, I see.
That makes sense. I think there was a horse recently named Fortnite or something.
No way! You're lying!
Was it like Fortnite Dancer or something? Oh my god. It was so weird.
Oh my god.
We are living in a society.
We absolutely live in a society. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, absolutely, Mochi. I'm actually like combining both the like shoe design you and Snooze did for me for that. 'Cause, like I totally thought it was like, oh my gosh.
I'm sick of working on this. Uh-oh.
I'll just connect it to my charger, no worries.
Okay.
Oh my god! What's this?
Oh, this is for basically, I guess, the sequel for this stream. But I'm gonna be collabing with Titania and Rudy, the other Korean VTuber.
Oh, you're collabing with Rudy too?
Yeah!
Awesome!
Yeah, and
what are you guys gonna be doing?
We're gonna play Uno, so we were on like a casino table playing Uno cards.
Oh my god, I love Uno. Uno's so fun.
Yeah, I thought it'd be a great way for us to kind of get to know each other.
Yeah!
Yeah, and we're gonna be talking about the same topic we're talking about today, but about like also like the cultural differences of that kind of stuff.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Titania also had a really great like we were chatting before the collab because she's so sweet. She is so sweet. And she was like, "Oh, I was thinking about that topic, and I was thinking about how it's kind of interesting because Western VTubers seem to not mind showing their faces or showing their revealing the
like their real
self as much compared to Korea or Japan, where even if they're showing their hand for like a cooking stream or something, they wear gloves. Like it's that strict. Yeah. It's not that they have to, even as an indie VTuber, they just do it. It's just common.
Huh.
Yeah. And I thought it was interesting because she said, oh, people were saying, oh, maybe it's because foreigners don't really understand the nature of VTubing because of you can't translate everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was also kind of talking to her about, I think it's actually a little different from that. I think there is absolutely an understanding of what VTubing is and how it's quote-unquote supposed to be conducted. But, in the West, it's a little different different standard, I feel like, when it comes to art I guess, as a whole,
Mhm.
especially in the entertainment industry. It's more about representing yourself in a way rather than just making
True.
money.
Yeah. Also, hello, Saturn.
Hi, Saturn! Yes! Our guest, Coco. We are chatting. I'm having a great time.
Yes, we are.
Yes. I didn't need to have a gun pointed at your head to say that. Say you're enjoying your time here. Say it!
I'm enjoying my time. I'm enjoying my time. Please don't shoot. Say the line.
Say the line.
Say it. Yeah, say the line. I'm not asking. I'm not asking. I'm telling you.
Yeah, they're having fun. What a way to get welcome to the cult club.
Hey, it's Nobadil and BD and BD.
um
Ooh, okay, I'm gonna do it like that.
It was kind of funny. Because I was telling Titania I was gonna draw something for our collab.
Yeah.
Here, and I was talking about this drawing, and she was like, "Oh, are you sure? Is it okay for you to draw furry like stuff?" And not like, "Oh, is it bad?" Like, but like it's because some people have trouble drawing that stuff, and I'm like, "Oh, don't worry, I'm familiar."
Yeah.
Do not worry, my friend.
Like, don't worry. This is like it is not there is no trouble.
We actually used to have to learn how to draw animals for school and stuff, so I have some experience, and I feel like if I ever really need some cash, it's gonna be a helpful skill.
Yes.
Is that the Rudy you and Titania press? Yes, it is! We're gonna be streaming together, basically talking about the same topic, but about the Korean side of things, I guess, as a culture in the future. I'll probably announce it a little closer to the date in the future. It'll be also an English stream. I'll be translating everything for them, so if they ever need assistance, so you guys will be able to understand what they're saying too. But yeah, I wanted to get both perspectives.
So at first I thought they could both speak English too.
Titania can as well, but she was worried about doing a whole stream speaking English. Yeah, and I was like, don't worry, I can do that for you. If you ever require it.
The power of being bilingual.
Yes. I think that's also something you gotta think about. I actually want to talk about for VTubers. If you're going to be an indie VTuber, it's important to think about what kind of skill set and what kind of new thing you can bring to the table as a VTuber.
Yeah. I've had people come into my stream speaking different languages.
Yeah.
I'm like, I need to brush up on some my Spanish, Japanese. I've actually been practicing Japanese and learning a bit more about Spanish and my free time. And I'm just like, I need to sit down and learn more.
It's so hard, especially kanji.
Oh my god, don't even talk to me about that. Like, I'm not even on the kanji yet. I'm like doing hiragana. Surprisingly, hydrate.
Hydrate time. Thank you, Ani.
Thank you for the sippies.
Sippies, yes. Very kind. Nom nom nom. But yeah. It can be really helpful, but not even just language, but if you have any kind of skill, think about how you can use that to your advantage. it can super help.
It'll put you apart from like your other streamers too.
Yeah. And you might think, hey, no one's gonna want to watch me, like, I don't know, do programming. You'll be surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Like whether it be programming, drawing, music, um, even cooking, collecting stuff.
Yeah.
Like I've seen people do streams where they just open Pokemon cards.
Yeah. I've seen, I think, which this is like obviously not accessible for people who are just starting out or not have much money, but there's a VTuber I believe who has full body tracking and 3D model,
yeah.
and they do like exercise streams.
Ooh.
Yeah. And
Oh my god.
people can like follow along to the exercise, which is so cool.
Oh my god, you just reminded me of it. So apparently they're trying to do full body tracking for even 2D models now.
I saw that too. Yeah,
that
it's
was
so
like
cool.
super exciting. I'm like, oh my god, I want to try that.
It looks good too.
Yeah, I'm just like, cause at first, like, I always thought it wasn't a thing that could
It's
like
done.
happen.
Yeah, but it's possible for sure.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. I'm excited for what next thing we can do as streamers.
Yeah, because I'm like I also just have like questions about it, like how do you have to re-rig your model? Do you have to put in the new bone physics yourself? Or is it like kind of like an auto tracking thing? Like,
yeah.
So many questions, so much potential.
So much. I hope we can see it in action soon.
Yes, absolutely.
Installing bones. Yes, exactly. It's quite
bones.
I think that's what's so cool too, but also what lets you I always say I encourage people to try different things as a VTuber, especially because this medium is so new right now. And yeah, so there's no right way to go approach it. As I said, like the Japanese people and people in the eastern side of the community were like, hey, that's not really quite how we do it, but that doesn't mean we're doing it wrong. It just means we're doing it differently.
And I can't get over how many people like to police others for just like, nope, that's not how you do it. It's wrong. I'm like, it's not wrong. It's just different. Like,
just different.
It's like we're not trying to like force you to do it different.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, you know, like we just recognize that it's just not how we
want
would
to do
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Exactly.
Pretty full model tracking sounds like a lot of work for the rigger, and there's a lot of work on the wide movements of the arm after all. Yeah! I saw people have like hand and violin tracking. So it's like, it does sound like a lot of work for the rigger. So I'm like, I wonder if I can even do it. But, you know, absolutely, I'll do my damn hardest to try.
Yeah, for real, because I'm just like, I'd be willing to shell out again, like for that. Like, I want to move around. Like, with how my model is rigged, like depending on like how I move, like my arms move up and down, but it's not like, you know, that's connected to my actual arms.
Yeah.
And I realized that, like, so I was explaining to one of my previous employers about, because I was telling him about live 2D and VTubing, and he was like, oh, so how do you do that with your arms? I'm like, I don't. It's just like that. You know, it depends on who rigs it.
Yeah. It's a whole different process, and it's kind of hard to explain to clients sometimes. But it does have a lot of capabilities.
It really does. There we go. Alright, we're gonna put it on the side, not in the middle. I love designing shoes. Shoes are fun to design.
Yeah. I love designing VTubers in general.
Yes.
Oh man, it's so fun. I've been having a great time making people's models these days.
And then like I've also made like adoptable characters before.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yes, character design is my passion.
It's so much fun. And it feels so rewarding if
Mhm.
once it's complete and the person seems to really appreciate the work you put in.
Yes.
Cause especially cause when it comes to VTubing, it's like, oh, like it's like I can finally see the thing that I was imagining myself as move and stuff coming to
Yeah.
life.
And it's
She's
like,
our
oh my
heart
god,
and
it's
pain.
moving. Oh, shoes are hard and pain. Yeah, you know what? That's how I felt a while ago. I'm just like, oh my god, shoes are fucking annoying. Um, but like at the same time, it's like, I really, I want, I want cool shoes. Cool shoes, cool shoes.
I feel like a lot of artists who end up specializing in something
Mhm.
do it because they're like us. They're like, gotta get food somehow, and then they become good
Yes,
at it, and then they do it for other people, and they're like, well, I guess this is how I make money now.
exactly. God, like, you know those like artist memes on Twitter where they're just like, hey, like, you ask your followers, oh hey, what is an identifying factor of my art style? And I did that one time, so I'm just like, big ass shoes. I'm just like, you know what, valid. I do like to draw some big steppers.
I wonder what mine would be.
Mm. I'd want to say definitely your coloring style. I
Really?
love your coloring style. Yes.
That makes me
And
so
like,
happy.
yeah.
I
Oh,
actually I'm really self-conscious about the way I color because I felt like,
really?
yeah, I felt like my coloring is really weak compared to some of my peers who do like full on like realistic paintings and
Oh
stuff.
God, yeah, that rendering. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, some people render like insane.
Yeah, they really do. I'm just like, holy shit. Like,
But
calm down.
yeah.
Chill.
Yeah, but I guess everybody compares to somebody, right?
Yeah. But
Yeah.
it's definitely an artist thing.
Yeah. So that makes me super happy. That's why also like getting feedback is important as an artist, I think.
Oh, absolutely. Like, though I do have to stress, like, um, unsolicited artist advice
Oh,
is not
yeah, make sure
the
they're asking
move.
for it first.
Yeah.
Some people do
Or like
be
if
criticizing.
yes. Or if you do want to critique, say, hey, is it okay if I give you some feedback? Like ask.
Yeah. Or especially if you wanted to redline it, like draw on it,
Yeah.
don't do it without permission. Absolutely ask first.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
Any kind of editing, that's otherwise really disrespectful.
It's super disrespectful. I hated that new it's not exactly new. That one trend where they said, "Hey, I fixed your art." I'm like,
It's
"Why?
terrible.
What was wrong with it?"
Yeah. It's not
They're just like,
right.
"Oh, nothing. I just didn't like it." I'm like, "Okay, fuck off then." Like respectfully, fuck off. Like I'm not trying to be mean. I'm not trying to be rude, but you started it.
Yeah, it's a rude thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Big ass shoes and bears. Oh, Kingdom Hearts! Look at that. I didn't see those comments. Is there like, as an artist, is there anything you have a hard time with specifically?
Oh man. It's kind of funny. I feel like I'm starting to really get over my fear of tackling new things to draw.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, cause I feel like especially in school for animation, they were really challenging me to try new things like animals and stuff.
Oh God, yeah.
Yeah, and I feel like I'm starting to learn like a rhythm for the process of learning it, while before it was like all still like scary.
Yeah, yeah.
hmm I remember I used to actually have trouble drawing masculine body structure.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And especially if they were like muscular, I was not able to draw. Hello, Jeremy, get you. We are some gremlins.
Hey, Jimmy!
There are gremlins here indeed. Yeah, I felt like it was really hard for me to draw a masculine body structure, but then I got into Yakuza.
Oh, yeah.
And then now muscles are my forte, and people are like, I remember I was doing life drawing, like drawing like the naked models and stuff.
Yeah.
For school, and then we get a different kind of model every time. And then one day we got like a semi-muscular dude, and I drew him really buff and really rendered. And our teacher was like, "This is really good. You're really feeling it today, but he's a little too muscular." Like, do not call me up, sensei.
God, I think like before I wasn't good at drawing like muscles or male anatomy very well, and just literally your inspirations are like everything, like they totally influence you. I got into JoJo.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
That's the classic muscle introduction.
Yes.
Melon also loves JoJo.
Oh my gosh, yeah. I am super excited for Stone Ocean.
Oh, I need to finish catching up. I only watched till part 3.
Oh!
Yeah, I watched a bit of part 3, but I never got to finish it because I was busy with school.
Oh, I totally understand.
Yeah.
I actually started watching it during school.
Oh!
I probably should have been focused on my project.
I focused on my projects and I still didn't graduate. So.
Oh, we're the same. Oh, hey, they're dancing down there. Whoa!
Yes!
Jumping.
Yes! When somebody follows me, they dance.
Oh, that's so cute.
Yeah! This was for, animation. I studied it, but I never finished the program.
Yeah, I haven't either. Like, I still need I either go back to school and finish, or go to a different school and finish.
I considered going back to finish as well, but I think school's environment just doesn't work for me.
Yeah, that and money.
And money. Ugh.
God, not fun.
That's how it is.
Especially for art school. Blech.
Oh, Baki and Dragon Ball also are good classic muscle introduction.
Yes. There we go.
Oh! Bug TV is now following. Thank you. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Cult Club.
Hello. Heather.
What? School is not for me. Yeah, understandable. Open model sessions, they are fun. Open model sessions were good though. If you're an artist, absolutely consider trying open model sessions. It's gonna be really difficult at first, but once you get to the rhythm of it, it can be really valuable for anatomy studies.
Oh my gosh.
I'm thinking about how... Oh, you know what else helps with anatomy? Drawing not safe for work.
Oh my god, yes! I used to be so uncomfortable with drawing not safe for work.
Yeah.
And that, not because like I'm just like, oh, I don't like drawing sexy things. It's that I'm like, I need to get good at drawing sexy things.
It's like, what's the point if it doesn't look good?
Exactly.
It's gonna be so embarrassing if somebody ever sees it and it doesn't even look good.
Oh gosh. Head's huge. Big head syndrome.
I always have big head. I have to shrink the head every time.
God, see, and I'm just like, oh man, it sucks, like, especially if you're doing it on Symmetry Tool.
Yeah. Thank goodness for digital art allowing me to lasso things.
Oh my gosh, for real. Let's see here. Let's shrink the head a little bit.
Ooh, I think maybe 15 more minutes of this, of streaming, and I think we'll call it a day. Is that okay?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Yeah, I've been having a great time though.
Oh my god, same. Time flies when you're having fun.
Right? I was like, oh my god, it's already been another hour. That's crazy. We should definitely collab again.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We can either do more art or play games.
Yeah. I hope everybody else also enjoyed having Chloe here. I think they're awesome.
Thank you.
So if you enjoyed seeing Chloe, you know we'll be seeing them again in the future. Yeah.
Yes, hopefully. Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Yes, I am.
It looks so good. I love the frills too. It's so cute.
Yes. Oh my gosh. All right. Drawing frills is like one of my favorite things to do.
It might seem like a lot of pain at first, but once you add them, it adds so much.
Yes.
That's how I felt about my thing too, my new costume with like the frills. I'm like, it was so plain, and then I added the frills, like it's perfect now.
It's like, yes, it's perfect. Like sometimes you just need a little bit of flair.
Yeah.
Oh yes. Big feet, big arms. That's me.
Yes, I love it. You know, it kind
here.
of reminds me of like my life as a teenage robot.
Oh my gosh, I love My Life as a Teenage Robot.
Me too. It's one of my
Like,
favorite cartoons.
If you guys want to see, like, here's like my phone. Haven't seen that before.
Yeah, let me move you up a little bit. Yeah, bouncy, so cute. That's Chloe. Right above your drawing, so you know.
Yes,
Dance, little bear,
yes.
dance.
Oh.
Oh, dancing around. Oh, no. Yeah.
With the music playing. Yeah.
We dance.
Oh my gosh.
Schmoovin'.
Dab.
We're schmoovin', groovin', dabbing. And this is amazing.
Oh my gosh, I want to get like something like that next time. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know if you got to see this. Let me show you something. Dude.
Ooh! Oh my god! I didn't know you could close it!
Yeah, but I gotta be idle. It's a little finicky.
I see.
Yeah, and like I wanted to stay up pose when I go extreme, but it like does this thing. Like if it goes crazy. I don't know how to fix it yet. I'm still learning life 2D.
It's a process.
Yeah, the whole process. Let me put you back.
Okay.
Yes, num 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 skull. Eaten. I've been eaten. It's true. Hello, Papa. Hello. Came in as we were being a disaster.
We did say we would be gremlins on stream.
Yes, I gotta clip that later of us dancing.
Oh, that'd be so fun.
Yes.
Thank you again for having me on stream, by the way. I've always wanted to collab with you. I'm just like, pokes fingers together. I'm like, how do I bring it up?
Absolutely. Yeah, I've been meaning to collab with you too. It's so hard to reach out and stuff because it can be so scary.
Yeah, it is scary to ask because they're just like, oh gosh, what if I seem like I'm being too forward,
Yeah.
or like maybe they don't want to,
Yeah.
or maybe I misjudge like our level of friendship. Blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Also, it can also be scary. Like, what if they're weird?
Yeah, oh my gosh.
What if they seem normal now, but then later?
Oh my god, yeah, then just like, I'm like, oh my god, what if they hate me?
Every day we are confronted with the horror of interaction. I know, right? Especially as VTubers. I think a lot of VTubers are like introverted and like shy.
Yes.
Yeah. And that makes it harder to reach out.
I used to think that I was extroverted, but I think I'm more of an omnivert or an ambivert.
Yeah.
Or like, because like I don't think like it'd be like kind of weird if someone was completely extroverted.
Yeah.
Like these days, anyway. These days.
I think so too. Maybe it's just the society we live in.
Oh,
Maybe it's
absolutely.
just making us more prone to be like that.
God.
Everyone is hard to reach out. Yeah, but you know, it's about friends interacting with friends. You know, I wanted to go back on that actually. About how we're like recommending you gotta connect with people.
Yes.
As a streamer, but also don't force it. Don't force it.
Exactly.
I remember because it's like the same thing you hear as like anywhere else in any kind of job. I remember people were like, you gotta go do networking. You gotta connect with people, networking.
Yeah.
Even in engineering.
So intimidating.
Exactly, and I did actually force myself to like just collect people's like numbers and stuff. And then I just had numbers I never called. You know.
Yeah.
And these people meant nothing to me, and I had no idea who they were later. So I couldn't even talk to them later or something. It's just let it happen naturally. Just don't be afraid to. Don't make yourself do it. Just don't be afraid to.
Yeah, it making friendship is like there's always going to be like you have to take risks, taking a chance, but sometimes it's just so worth it. And just learn like sometimes the worst people can say is no, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people have rejection sensitivity. I know I do, but like it's like it is not personal. Like sometimes we just don't mesh, and it's not the end of the world. Like it's gonna hurt sometimes, but it's not I cannot speak. it won't kill you.
Yeah. And I think using online relationships to practice those skills can be like, don't be dependent on online relationships. It's important not to let that be a trap for you. But I think it's really helpful to practice it in a safe environment, those kinds of interactions. That it definitely has for me for VTubing. And so it's something, if that's something you're interested in, it's something to consider. Here.
Yes, absolutely. I appreciate you, Mochi.
Aww, that's so sweet. I made some amazing friends too. It's like I have, as I said, the times I guess sometimes like there's a little bit of column A and B of what if they're weird or I'm weird, but and it's from like past like trauma, of being hurt by other people who didn't understand boundaries, kind of overstepping them, and that makes it harder to reach out again. But absolutely, meeting amazing friends and people that I really care about and care about me make it so worth it to reach out again.
Yes, absolutely. Because then, and it's so reassuring too.
Yeah.
Gay? Yeah, we gay in the chat.
Only gays.
Yeah, keep scrolling, or more so, keep watching. I should say, like, yeah, we gay. Keep watching.
Ah, blood splatter. I was showing this outfit to my mom, Mama Lich, and she was like, "Oh, it's so cute," and I was like, "It's for Halloween," and I'm like, "Oh, it's a little too cute for Halloween." I couldn't tell it was for Halloween. I'm like, oh, maybe if I put some blood
It's a little
splatter.
blood splatter. That
Yeah,
way, like,
that'll help.
it's like cute, but like menacing.
Yes.
I know I want to add like a little emote on my stream or not on my model
Ooh.
for like menacing like
Yes. I can do that with my eyeballs, but not without the shade. Just my
like saying like I'm just like angry.
Yes. I love it. Emotes are so fun.
It really is.
I want to make more.
That the like different what's it called live like when people like add in different like animated elements to their models. I'm just like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Does it add a bloody knife? I was thinking about that. I was considering it like putting a hand holding a knife. I may do that.
I'm just like, what do you have? A knife!
No! I should make that meme for when before I like unveil it.
Oh my god, yes. You guys heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. Don't spoil the surprise.
I love kind of the collaborativeness of being an artist streamer. That's something you don't really get with many other streamers. I'm trying to use it to my advantage. Like, obviously I'm gonna be not taking every suggestion that gets thrown at me, but I love... Because some people, like a lot of people, so far, honestly, genuinely, people have had just amazing ideas to help me with my content. And it's been awesome adding them and having some emote ideas and stuff.
Yes.
It's been working out. So
you can't give me a gun. My finger will not fit in the chamber. Just these big meaty paws.
You gotta give a knife instead. Another knife.
You give me a knife or a hammer or something.
What do you got? 2 knives? No.
2 knives. It's like
They're multiplying. The gremlins.
Hide a gun in your finger?
A big ass gun.
Yeah, big ass gun in my fingers. Or like just go Bayonetta style, my big ass chonky boots.
The big coats are tactical.
The tactical coats.
What are you buying?
What are you selling?
Oh
my gosh. I am hungry.
Me too. I think it's time we end the stream.
Yeah, I think it is too.
Thank you guys so much for coming, and thank you, Chloe, for joining me. It was so much
fun.
Of course,
literally anytime.
Yes.
You know where to find me, I know where to find you.
Yes, absolutely. Let's hang out more.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna close this. Put us on end screen. Let's see, who should we raid? Ooh, my friends. Unless you have a suggestion.
I have a suggestion, but if you want to raid your friend, that's totally cool.
I'm just gonna check who's streaming because it's for a company. My friend works at the company, and sometimes he's the one streaming, but sometimes it's his coworkers, and I want to make sure.
I see.
I want to make sure it's him instead of like me, like some random dude. Yeah, it's not him. So I'll take your suggestion instead.
Let's see. Restar Live is streaming right now.
Restar Live? Can you type that in the Discord?
Oh yeah, in the Discord. Got it.
Yeah. Thank you for streaming, guys. Bye bye. Thank you for stopping by. I love the Undertale boss thing. Thank you. It's by 6 Feet Curls, an awesome pixel artist. Their commissions are always open, so feel free to check them out on Twitter if you feel like it. Just some foods. Yes. Thank you, Bubbles, for stopping by. I'm gonna open their stream as well so I can watch their reaction.
Yeah.
Our raid message shall be 2 knives.
2 knives.
2 knives. It was nice. Good job, stream, guys. Thank you. It was so much fun.
Yes.
2 knives. There. Copy and paste that into the chat. S3 Raid Restart Live. Oh, their model's so cute!
Yes!
Oh my god, and they're an artist too. Heck yeah. Yes. I'll see you guys next time. And I'll
Alright,
see you
see
next time.
y'all!
Bye bye. Wait now. Stop